Hi, I'm Tim.
I'm Julianne.
And in this video, we want to share the story of how God is calling us to serve long-term in Oita.
We first heard about Oita in 2014 when we were preparing to become long-term missionaries to Japan. During that time, a woman in our church came up to us and asked us if we'd be willing to serve and help out 10 Japanese students coming from Oita, Japan to the United States. We were both surprised and excited about this because it had long been our desire and our hope that we'd be able to even work with Japanese people in the United States before coming to Japan.
And those were 2 amazing weeks with those students. About a year later, in later 2015, before we even moved to Japan, I remember asking God, what do you want us to do when we first land in Japan? And I remember Him clearly telling me to be my disciple, to be a student of the culture, to study the language, and to get to know the people. And this was that opportunity with those students. And when we landed in Japan in November of 2015, in the next month in December, we actually went down to see them. And it was such an amazing time to see them in their homeland. We visited their school. A local family hosted us. One of the students' families hosted us. And we had the opportunity to share the gospel with them. And it was such an amazing time.
And during that trip in Oita, we also noticed that there were a lack of churches in that area. And while the people were so full of hospitality and so much love and so much grace, they had no hope or no way of knowing the gospel. And this truly broke our hearts. And that was the moment we felt like God was planting a seed in our hearts for Oita.
Yeah, and as we brought this to the attention of our leadership here at YWAM Tokyo, they were overjoyed that God put Oita on our hearts because there were no other YWAM missionaries serving in that area of Japan. And that's exactly it, though. We had to form a team. It couldn't just be the 2 of us. And it just so happened that 3 months later, a couple or a family was about to join us here at YWAM Tokyo that had the desire to serve in Oita as well. And that just totally amazed us. God just totally amazed us there. And you met them in the last video, the Diaz family, Jose and Megan Diaz. In our next video, we're going to share the vision that we have as a team for Oita.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.